Hey, it's Scott Free from the Scott and Alley Show and the Scott and Alley Not for Air podcast. Valentine's Day this close. How about some flowers? How about some flowers at 10% off? That's a tough deal to get around Valentine's Day. We're going to make it happen for you with our new sponsor, Floral Fantasy of Elmira. Stay right here. In just a few minutes, as we move through the podcast, I'll tell you how you can get 10% off a beautiful arrangement, or maybe more than one, from Floral Fantasy of Elmira. Hey, we're back.
What just happened?
Back again.
So I don't know where my wallet is. It has just disappeared in the past, say, 40 minutes here in the studio.
Have you used it today?
Yes, I got gas this morning, but I wouldn't have. I mean, you slide the card in and you put it right back.
So you didn't set it on top of the...
No, it could be in my car now that you mention it, because I just had a very awkward moment.
I didn't mention that.
You didn't mention that? In my head, you did.
I said it could be on top of the gas thing.
No, I never do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I never do that. So it's either in my passenger seat of my car, or it's in the men's room stall where I pooped about 35 minutes ago. But hold on, this is where the awkward moment comes in.
When you poop here, you never poop here.
It's rarity.
Sometimes you gotta
Something's going on with the belly. So I just walked down to the men's room, which is rarely occupied. Now, the ladies' room in this place,
always. It's
a revolving door. You'd think it was a Macy's cosmetic department in Christmas time, right? It's endless. But here, the men's room rarely ever has anyone in it. And I thought, okay, perhaps while I was, seeing my what's the word when the king takes his court? When I was, sitting at court and on the
sitting
throne,
on your throne?
Yeah, I thought maybe it fell out of my back pocket next to the toilet, right?
Yeah.
So I walk into the bathroom now. I see feet under the stall. So I have to ask. And
Bob, do you see my wallet in there?
No, it was Matt actually deucing it out. And I'm like, hey,
that's gotta stink.
Is there a wallet in there? Well, I'm a little panicked because Allie's going to take my credit card and go do some shopping today.
Yes.
Well, that's the kind of co-host I am. It's just, hey, go do some shopping.
If I'm going to do this for you, can I at least add a Diet Coke on there?
Sure, a Diet Coke.
You know it's a hefty poop when you have to remove your wallet from your pants.
I'm just thinking it fell out next to the commode.
So Matt said no?
He said with the echo, no. But I was in that shock moment. When you lose something like that, you're like, oh, where did it go?
Yes.
And it just fell out of me. And actually the kid.
Yeah, it did.
So did the poop.
40 minutes ago.
What was better was the shock.
He feels 10 pounds lighter.
What was better was the shock in his voice where he's like, no.
Because you guys, in this building too, you don't want anybody else to come into the bathroom with you when you're going to the bathroom because it's so small and there's no windows. So you are suffocating on someone's brown stars.
Also, you don't ladies, you like to go together and have a little chat.
No,
guys,
I do
we
not.
do not
Silence.
talk.
And I will tell you, I've been in there on occasions where, it's been a longer sitting, if you will. Mm-hmm, and when someone comes in, I will go silent because I don't want to associate my voice with my shit. I don't want them walking around the building. Whoa.
They know Scott's brand. Am I the only female that I do not want to go to the bathroom with you? We're not going together. We're not doing any of that. Even if it's my closest girlfriends, not just coworkers. I don't want to make this a song and a dance. No, I am here. I'm in. I'm out. I'm done.
It's business.
I understand it.
Business.
It is. It's all business.
Now, maybe by the end of the podcast, we'll have found my wallet because right now I'm in panic mode.
Business at hand.
It's a thick wallet, too.
We said...
Wish it was muddy.
What is in your wallet?
You have 90 gift cards to, I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. What? Oh, there's all sorts of cards. I probably, you know what? I'm like the girl that carries the giant purse. It's like, why does everything just go in it?
I
probably still got like 10 cents on a Jiffy Lube. Gift card.
I'm going to use that one day.
I feel like I know you, and you only use 2 cards.
Well, that's all I can afford.
So you have a lot of cards that you're not using, and you just leave them in your wallet?
I've got the health cards. I've got, the Sam's Club.
You have an insurance card?
Well, yeah.
Through the company? Because I don't.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what they want to call it. They can call it insurance. I call it highway robbery.
Yeah. Okay, business at hand.
Yeah.
We said we were going to talk about the Florida vacation from years ago. Scott and I went. This is a follow-up to last week's podcast when I said one of the things that I wanted to do was take a morning show vacation. I think it'd be super fun. And Scott reminded me that we did kind of, but it wasn't exactly how I want a morning show vacation to go. Now, I don't know, Scott, if you would want to take your significant others again if we did it again. Let's just answer. Let's start with that. Would you want us to take your significant others on vacation again if we did a morning show vacation again?
Now, yes.
Okay. Now, my second thing is...
But I don't have to. If the company came and said, we only have the ability to send you and Allie and
Quinn.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Quinn. No, someone's got to stay here and run the controls. That's also from last week. But no, if they can find somebody else, you can come, Quinn.
Yay.
So that being said, if they said to us, that's the way it's got to go. Okay, then that's the way it's got to go. If it was an option, I think they'd have a blast.
I think they would too, but I could vacation with Scott without our significant others too. I would be totally fine. I think it would be super fun, actually.
Probably have a really good time. We've never done it.
No, we've never taken a vacation together. Okay, now back to the vacation from, I don't even know, 10, 12 years ago?
We were trying to figure this out. I'm going to go 2013. Maybe before that.
The year I graduated high school.
Thanks.
Something like
You're not
that.
old enough to go on this trip.
Scott and I got sent to Florida, and it was through this airline that had just started at our local airport. And I brought my friend Sonia. Scott brought his wife at the time and daughter. And then we had another coworker that went, and he brought some random girl from 7-Eleven.
I didn't until right now.
I mean, they were friends, but I don't know if they were like...
How do you become friends with the girl at 7-Eleven? How much time are you spending?
Exactly.
From 7 till 11?
I love the girls at 7-Eleven, but I'm not taking them on a Florida vacation.
Yeah, they're great, but especially ours right next door. But yeah.
So the vacation, the whole thing was fine. No issues with the vacation. The end of the vacation is where it went awry.
I don't know that I remember any of this.
Oh,
but then
good.
again, I may have blocked it out of my psyche. So you're going to have to take me down the path because I don't think I remember any of this.
Okay, so we did do the morning show one of the days, maybe two.
I think it was a couple.
Okay, so we did the morning show from Universal or something. I can't remember. SeaWorld.
Yeah, SeaWorld, and it was Aquatica, which is the water park.
Okay, so that's what we did. And then in the afternoons, we went our separate ways. Like, I remember we went to the penguin exhibit, and you didn't go, right?
No, you got to pet a penguin. I went to some dolphin thing.
Yeah, I went.
So jealous.
I
Yes,
know.
I held a penguin. It pooped. I mean, it was a.
Well, that's you wanted to poop. That's the experience.
It's the great. Exactly, it was the greatest experience on earth.
you
what I
get,
said in
you
the
get pooped on by a penguin. That's good luck.
That's what I said in the bathroom about 30 minutes ago.
Well, then Sonia
Hold
and
me,
I.
Allie. Sorry.
No.
Oh my god.
We can vacation together. We're not doing that together. Okay. So then Sonia and I go to a hookah bar on the night before we're leaving. But we have to leave, let's say it's a Saturday morning. We have to leave at like 4:00 in the morning or something. Do you remember this?
No.
You don't remember
I
that?
told you I don't remember any of this
Okay,
part.
well, I'll keep going. So Sonia and I go to this hookah bar, and we are there all night long. Like, we went to sleep for 20 minutes, and we had one of those big hookah things. Now, it wasn't weed or anything. It was just this, like, tobacco.
It's like a coal thing.
Right, yeah, briquette. And we smoked so much hookah. The next morning, I'm like, good morning. So,
Going.
Yeah, that's one get out of the doghouse special and perfect. We'll go with the delivery on that. Absolutely. Okay. And oh, that's a great price. And 10% off? Yeah? Because of Scott and Allie Not for Air? Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. Hey, I was just ordering my Valentine's Day special. It's Scott Free from the Scott and Allie Show and the Scott and Allie Not for Air podcast. So our friends at Floral Fantasy of Elmira have a great deal for you. They want to get you 10% off your Valentine's order. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is call them and mention the Scott and Allie Not for Air podcast. Now, they have lots of great specials. You can choose your Valentine's Day special bouquets or the Florist Choice bouquets ranging from $40 to $50, the deluxe bouquets ranging from $60 to $70, or go premium because you know she's worth it, $80 to $90. If you'd like to see some of the examples, check them out on Facebook at Floral Fantasy or online at floralfantasyflorist.com. Now, to get the 10% discount, when you've chosen what you want, you call 607-732-3536. That's 607-732-3536. Make sure to mention the Scott and Allie Not for Air podcast. Oh, they'll probably give it to you if you just say Scott and Allie, but the Not for Air podcast guarantees 10% off now until February 7th. And don't forget to stop in and see them at 403 South Main Street in Elmira. Check out their gift shop with special occasion cards, hand-knitted towels, Hall's candies, Avon products, plush bears, balloons, all the trinkets you can imagine to make whatever occasion even more special. Floral Fantasy in Elmira. 10% off right now until February 7th for Valentine's Day. Just remember, mention Scott and Allie, Not for Air.
So we literally rest our eyes for 20 minutes. Alarm goes off. Oh my God. All right, we got to get up, whatever. So we meet Scott. It was at the airport, I believe. And here I am. I can't barely open my eyes. I've got one bag. Sanya's got one bag. But apparently Scott packed as if we were going for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I suck at packing.
So he brings...
Whole house comes.
He's like, what if the penguin steals my clothes and I have to have backups?
He brings all of these bags and gets out of the car, and I don't know if it was led by you or if it was by your ex-wife. So I'm not going to try to hate on this too much, but I have to. So then it was like slamming car doors, slamming the trunk, and you guys are like carrying all of your bags. Song and I can barely keep our eyes open because we're dying. And then at one point, like we was getting food at the airport, you guys wouldn't even talk to us. Scott and I got in a fight afterwards.
Oh my God.
I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember this part?
No.
You were mad at me because I didn't help carry your bags. And I was like, what? Because, wait, hold on.
I don't remember
Bitch.
the hell.
Because Megan was too young to carry a bag.
Oh, okay, but still,
So you were mad because I saw you struggling, and that I didn't help you. Well, I couldn't even be barely alive, so I didn't even notice that you needed the help. Except for I just finally hear like car door slamming, trunk slamming, all this stuff, and then I didn't help you like take it to the like check the luggage in or whatever because I remember you and I getting in a fight, and you were so mad that I didn't help you carry the bag, and I was like, these are not my fucking bags. I don't need to help you at all. Now, it would have been the courteous thing for me to do.
Right.
But
I
was like, it's not my bag, so I don't have to do anything. And I wasn't even barely alive on this earth because I had smoked so much hookah the night before.
this is like every argument I have in my life. I'm sorry, and I don't know why.
That is a very married couple fight.
So needless to say, you don't remember this?
No.
Oh my gosh. And we totally fought.
In the plane?
No.
Brawl?
No, but it's funny because like the tension was so thick because you guys even like got off the plane.
Not even a baby would cry. It was so thick.
Oh my God, I don't remember any of it.
Got off the plane and went to your car, no speaky. And then the morning show was so tensionful the week after. I'm like, this is awkward. We were like not friends for 2 weeks after.
We were not
and
friends.
I don't even know how we got over it, but we just did. I think we just were both like,
Well, I'm wondering if you are now.
She's still holding a grudge for 10 years.
I'm totally over it.
I don't remember any of it.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm kind of glad you don't. Because I was wondering what yours.
Bad then.
What?
It was bad then, that fight.
It was, in my mind, it was super bad. Yeah.
Is it the worst fight you've ever had?
What'd you say?
I said you can apologize.
I am not apologizing.
apologize.
No, I
don't remember it, so how can I not joke?
Is that the worst fight you two have ever gotten into, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because you know what happens? The other fights we get into.
Yeah, he doesn't remember it at all.
Neither one of us would really remember the fights.
It's
always,
fast.
You know what it is? There are just times where.
It's always me being mad.
There's
yelling.
There's just. Scott! Damn it!
Shut up!
Wow, that is bringing back memories. There are just times I think what happens is, even though we have a huge tolerance of being together and being able to be together and all
More
that.
than the usual two people could, I think.
Oh, God, yes. But then there sometimes, and I don't even think it's us. I think it's stuff that usually surrounds our lives that just gets taken out on the other one, because rarely do we even do that. I mean, we're very sharing and open with each other on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes things around us just get to a point, and then it's like almost you have too much time together, but that's not the reason we're fighting, if that makes sense.
We talked about there's only one other time I can remember getting mad at Scott. And we talked about it, I believe, on the podcast, but I'm going to just refresh your memory.
God, do I remember this too?
It was when I had a secret about our friend. I had a secret, and I told you, and then you brought it up to our friend.
Wow.
Our friend.
Did that have a lawyer involved?
Yes,
I
our friend.
remember,
Our friend
my
got a
God.
DUI.
Oh, geez.
And-
I wasn't going to go any
Well, I didn't
further.
say who the friend was. So our friend got a DUI, and then Scott was like, "Oh, I can help you out with this lawyer." Blah blah blah.
Not from, I didn't have a DUI.
No, but he's like, I got
got a guy.
I got a guy, right?
I got a guy.
For your DUI.
And so
Who he used.
Well, okay, so it ended out great. So I think that's why I dropped it. But I was like, "You're not supposed to know the secret. I told you that in confidence. Why did you?"
Hey,
and I said, "What did I say?" I said, "I'm never going to tell you a secret ever again."
Yeah, well, by the way, speaking of secrets, who kept the secret for the entire week of your goddamn birthday party?
Oh, yes.
See, I was trying to be helpful for that one, but I can keep a secret.
Meanwhile, when I get a secret from somebody in this building, I'm just like, don't tell me anything, because the whole time I'm going to be thinking about when I talk to that person the secret's about, I'm going to be like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
All of a sudden, he's like, "Surprise party!" What? Huh?
What are you saying? What
Okay,
is that?
so you don't remember
Sorry,
the
it's
fight?
my own surprise party
I
for me.
don't remember that part of the trip whatsoever.
Well,
Which
what-
I guess is
He
good
was
because
so mad, he just blocked it out
No,
of
it
his
just rolls
memory.
off. You know, it's
and you know,
stupid.
here's one thing I kind of
What if
feel.
Scott wasn't actually mad, and you were just upset at Scott the whole time?
I might have been
No.
more mad at my ex-wife. Maybe she was still in my ear with stuff, and that's a possibility.
That is a good possibility. I do kind of feel bad that I definitely get more mad at Scott than Scott gets at me.
That just means that Scott does things that pisses you off, and you don't piss him off.
No, I'm sure I
No,
do.
Quinn, that's not what that means.
That-
but
I'm
thank
sure.
you.
I'm sure there is, but he never says. He
Well, I can't also say that you're going to be tough to replace, but I guess that's maybe it. Maybe I just let it slide.
I know.
Mark
I know,
of a good manager right there.
I know he probably gets mad when I get real short with him, or go.
Oh, there are times when that happens where
and I'm like, I know.
today she lays one on me. It didn't make me mad. It just sort of it made me take one step back. There was a segment we did on the show, and I had to edit something, and she's like, wait, right there. And I'm like,
No, I wasn't trying to yell. I wasn't trying to do that.
You yelled.
What I was
my feelings are hurt.
I just was trying to say, like, that's the spot. Like, I was just really passionate about the spot.
You do that often? That's the spot.
I wasn't even mad at you.
No, I know. It just was that moment, that tone hit, and I was like, whoa.
Oh,
is
no.
everything all right?
I was just saying, I was just trying to point it out. Like, oh, right there. That's the spot that needs edited out.
I'm actually really glad that I wasn't here. I mean, I would have still been in high school, but during that trip, because I would have come back to just like watching the whole thing, and I'll just be like coming back to everybody here being like, guys, there was a major blowout in Orlando. The show could be canceled.
I'm trying to remember. This part I don't remember. If anybody really knew, or did we talk?
Does Sonya remember?
I
Or
need
she
to-
also half dead that she wouldn't even be able to process it anymore.
I'm going to ask her if she remembers. I don't know if she would or not. I would think so. Regardless,
Or the rando you took with you?
I got to hold a penguin.
Yeah, exactly.
Crap on you. And that made me feel good about the trip. I mean, it really works out.
Wow, this is way less climatic than I.
Climatic.
Wait, what's the word I'm looking for?
Climactic?
Climactic. Thank you.
Talking about a clitoris? What the hell are you saying?
Clitastic.
We're finding the spot, and then there's a clitoris involved? What is
Why could I
happening?
not find that word?
Why could you? Yeah, well, I don't know.
Clamato juice? I don't know. Like,
Clamato juice.
I really thought that there was going to be way more hype. I thought Scott was going to come back at me and be like, no, you did this, and this.
I just don't remember any of
One
that.
day I hope that like the memory hits him, and then in a future podcast he'll be like, I remember, and then part 2 comes in.
Would you ever ask your ex-wife about it or no? Or should we just leave that lie?
No,
I'll ask her. She has no idea what I am.
I don't have. I'm finally at a point where I have a less tension-filled relationship with her, and it's not. I don't even have a relationship with her. I mean, we have a child together, but that child's 21.
But you can communicate when you need to.
There's a level of communication ability that is there that I.
Is that a word? Communication ability?
Let's put it this way.
Good stuff like communication.
None of this is making sense in the past 3 minutes.
We speak English good, guys.
Here's the thing. I don't want to have those conversations talking about the past with her and stuff like that. I got to be real honest.
Well, she'll probably bring up the bags thing as well. So,
Well,
like,
no, but I just, and maybe other people would appreciate this. Yes, there are memories there. Yes, there are things that happen, but I specifically don't want to go through those with my current or with her because it was a different life.
It feels like it too.
Yes.
It's not even mine.
It really was a different. It just I don't need to rehash it. I'm not
Right.
looking to go down memory road with her like that.
Right. Oh my gosh. So I have to say, I feel like that about your ex. I feel that same way about my ex. What a different life I had. What a different life he had. Like, you were the same person, but not.
Oh, I believe that.
I had a different life before I met you two.
Do you think we made it better?
Well, let's give it another year.
We're still in the trial run. We're still, still the
The
initial.
verdict is still not out.
Probation ends for Quinn in 3 hours. We'll find out how this goes.
All right. Well, regardless, one other thing.
Yeah.
I still want to go on vacation with you.
I'd do it. I don't know where you want to go. I mean, I'd do it.
Not
Vegas.
Orlando, probably.
Yeah, no, maybe not.
No. Well, then that's it.
Okay, then
We
we're
can
there.
end it. We can
We're
end it
done.
there.
We're leaving it at that. You guys have a great week, and then next week we'll do it again.
All right. Sounds good. Bye.
All right, bye.